On the court for a game of 2-on-2. Me and Mike versus James and his boy Big Blue. We headed off to Kevin's house right after school, cause he got that new Lifetime basketball hoop. We came ready to play. We came ready to win and bring the trophy home that day. Big Blue said, you ain't bringing home that W. How you gonna score when I'm standing here in front of you? I grabbed the ball and I passed it into Mike. Mike caught the pass, fake left and went right. He drove through the lane and he threw it off the glass. I couldn't believe my eyes, he was running so fast. Caught the pass in mid-air, then he threw that boy down. Nobody could believe it, James fell over on the ground. He started crying, put his hands on his head. Then Big Blue looked at me and Mike and he said, why James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yeah, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I ducked it on his face. Why James crying? Cause he just got dunked on. I ain't even lying, yo, he just got dunked on. Yeah, he was standing in the way, so I jumped up in the air and I ducked it on his face. James was mad, I could see it in his eyes. James never gets dunked on and James don't ever cry. He stood up, beat his fist on his chest, looked at me and Mike and ran his thumb across his neck. He grabbed the ball, squared up to the hoop, took a hard right step, and then he slipped in dog poop. Me and Mike started laughing, and he deserved it too. For the rest of the day, we called him Captain Poopy Shoes. Then the ball bounced right over to me. Big Blue was so big, I could barely even see. I took the ball and I threw it in the air, although I couldn't see a thing. I had a feeling Mike was there. He grabbed the ball and did an alley-oop dunk right on top of James.
Hello everyone and welcome to Lion Arena, Searcy, Arkansas, home of the Arkansas Class 5A State Tournament, as the Vilonia Eagles will be taking on the West Memphis Blue Devils. It is 1 5A Central versus 4 5A East. I'm Chad Hearn along with Austin Waiters, Sam Jansky, Connor Hudgens, Ben Duff on camera. Coming off of a huge win by the Lady Eagles in that first game today. I'm already a little frazzled, but we're going to make it through this and do justice for our Eagles. The boys coming in 21-7, 12-2 in 5A conference, #1 coming out of the Central, taking on the West Memphis Blue Devils, 14-16, 7-7 overall. So we've talked about this a little bit between ourselves.
Yeah.
Matchup is pretty good.
Right.
Size kind of goes to the Eagles here, but it's been a great season so far for the Eagles.
It really has been, and credit to to our senior leaders, Spence, Lawrence. Hopefully, we expect Dietz in some limited action today. Yeah. I don't know how much, but even besides him, some of the guys have stepped up off the bench. Or even starters. Lane Turner, some guy named Brody Jansky. I don't know if he's related to this guy. He's done pretty good off the bench as well, along with several other Eagles. And it's been a great lineup all season. And it's culminated in winning the 5A for the first time since moving up to the 5A for the Eagles.
Yeah, I tell you what, in the back of their mind, they're thinking about last year, right? Hot Springs really didn't shoot the ball. Last year at Pine Bluff, we did not shoot the ball very well at all in that game. Kind of laid an egg. They're thinking about that and how they're not going to do that today. And hopefully it starts with the inside play. I think we got an advantage there. So going inside there may be the key, and from there work it outside, right?
Yesterday, Campbell made him watch most of that game. He said, you know how it feels to lose, now go get a win.
There you go.
Know how it feels to win.
Yeah.
So.
And one thing he talked about, I actually talked to him the other day, he said one thing they've been doing is one-day wins, taking it one day at a time. And one thing he told me is that they don't have anything scheduled after Wednesday. He's like, you got to earn today in order to get to those next ones. So he's taking it one day at a time for the Eagles. I expect them to be ready, Chad.
Yeah, Ethan Dietz is dressed out. Not sure he's going to start today. Still dealing with an ankle injury that happened a few weeks ago back in 5A Central play. Vilonia comes in #1. Maumelle, a close #2.
Yep.
They've got Valley View. That's later today. And Maumelle could see Benton in
what
the
a second round matchup that would be
if they get out of that matchup with Valley View.
And I mean, you talk about the way that could set up with the rest of the ones, because we had one upset already happen on the other side in one of the 1-4 matchups. You wonder, though, second round, Maumelle could give Benton quite a fight in that game. So I think that would be a really good matchup. But for the Eagles here, you talked about it. There's really no one on this West Memphis roster. I don't think there's anyone taller than 6'3" on this roster. And so I'm expecting the Eagles, absolutely. You could see them go inside some, Sam.
Got to go inside, establish inside play. Then you got to know when that double team, triple team's coming to kick it back out to your shooters, because we can make shots. I'm watching them right now warm up. Lots of shots being made. Hopefully they don't shoot them all right now. But
yeah, the Blue Devils have a 6'3" senior Kane White, a 6'3" freshman Anthony Vons. They've got 5'8" freshmen. So they got a couple of freshmen. You know, I watched a few of their games. Their starting lineup kind of changes throughout the game, so I'm not sure. I know Kane White's going to start. I know Anthony Vons is going to start. Kalani Allen has won player of the game a couple times, also a contributor, impact player for the West Memphis Blue Devils. They're coming off a 7-22 season last year, 5-10 in conference. Didn't make the 5A tourney, so they're just happy to be here. Didn't make it last year. Drawing number 4 coming out of the 5A East. Scorebook Live had the Eagles picked 73-27, 73% versus 27% for Blue Devils, based on, I think, probably fan votes. So there may be more Eagle fans out there than there are Blue Devils, but a favorable matchup for sure in here in the first round for the Eagles.
Yeah, and you talk about West Memphis last year. Now they're here in the 4A. They're kind of going through a little bit of a rebuilding. I remember a few years ago, and Connor, I don't know if you were around whenever I played him, Chris Moore, who's now at Auburn, was a good player at West Memphis there for a couple of years. They've kind of had to rebuild. Now they're back in here in the 4 seed. They're going to get even better next year. So, but they're here in round 1. Eagles got to come ready to play offensively. And, I mean, we talked about it. That game last year was we felt confident, but just wasn't a good shooting night for the Eagles at all last year. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
That's right.
Eagles were good in non-conference as well as conference play, beating Sheridan, beating Lakeside. They've seen Harrison. They've seen lots of non-conference action. Beat a really good Bergman team back at the B-Town Showdown. And their losses are two really good teams. You've got Bryant. You've got Farmington. You've got New Madrid County, Missouri.
Central.
Little Rock Central, they went 1-1 with Maumelle. Coming off a loss, though, in that game against Jacksonville. Guys, anything that came out of that loss last Friday night against Jacksonville.
I will say, the one thing that worries me was our ability to crash the glass. I thought at times that was a big issue during that game. We have to rebound the ball a lot better tonight. And obviously, you know, something that's about that is we don't have Dietz. We don't know how limited he's going to be going to the rim. So that's going to be a rebound by committee, I think, for the Eagles in order to crash well. But really, besides that, they played a good Jacksonville team, again, who pulled off a pretty big win last night.
Jacksonville's hot, and, you know, you could kind of see we were tired. I think we were tired in that game. Plus, you don't have Dietz down low. And we didn't shoot the ball that great at Jacksonville, and still was a 6-point game.
And also you factor in, I mean, we had questions all going into the game was, would the starters even play? They already clinched a share.
Right.
So you wonder how much that played a factor into well. Now I think for this game, they know it's win or go home. They got to come ready to go from the get-go.
Guys, if we're going to win the day, we have to rebound by committee. Spence has to have a good game. He can bully anybody on this West Memphis team down low if he wants to. He has to want to today for the Eagles to win.
Yeah, that's good. Good point, Connor. Hopefully Spence has a great game coming out of the chute. I'm sure it's good for the Eagles to see Dietz out there with him. He's dressed out. Probably going to contribute in some way. Did he dress out Friday against Jacksonville?
He did not dress out.
But he did.
But that might have been more of a precautionary thing, knowing that we already had that 1 seed locked up.
He did practice yesterday, so that's a good sign.
So a 56-50 loss to Jacksonville Friday, and the Blue Devils coming off a win last Friday night against Batesville, 72-42. So hopefully that's not a factor here today. We're going to cut to a quick timeout commercial to highlight our sponsor of the game, Lawrence Family Hardware, and we'll come back with starting lineups and opening tip-off first round of the 5A state tournament. Back after this.
Lawrence Family Hardware has been serving the Vilonia community since 2007.
Jody Lawrence and family are proud alumni of Vilonia High School and proud supporters of Eagle Vision basketball. Lawrence Family Hardware carries many top brands for a variety of cattle and animal feed, outdoor tools, paint, and custom color mixing. All things hunting and fishing, including live bait. And propane for your heating needs, all with unmatched customer service by hardworking local community members. Shop Lawrence Family Hardware, your local hardware store. And go Eagles! All right, and we are back here ready for the start of the first round matchup between the Vilonia Eagles and the West Memphis Blue Devils. Lion Arena, Searcy, Arkansas, a beautiful facility. It was a nice drive. Didn't have to go to Pine Bluff like last time. It's just really good experience so far. You guys seem to be enjoying the hospitality room.
Yep.
So
would highly recommend it, Chad. Would highly recommend it.
So we will have the starting lineups for the visiting West Memphis Blue Devils out of the 5A East. Out first for the Blue Devils. They've got that's a really tall coach, right?
That is.
Holy cow. Out first, a 6'3" freshman at guard, number 0, Anthony Vaughn. A 5'11" junior, number 1, D'Angelo Craig. A 6'1" guard, sophomore, number 10, Donnell Johnson. A junior guard, number 14, DeCameron Holmes. And a 6'1" sophomore, did he say sophomore or junior? Number 23, Davion Glenn. Rounding out the starting 5 for the visiting West Memphis Blue Devils. And now the starting lineups for your 5A Central Conference champion, Vilonia Eagles. Out first for the Eagles, a 6' junior at guard, number 3, Cade Keller. A 5'9" junior at guard, number 5, Harrison Lane. A 6' senior, number 10, Josh Lawrence. A 6'6" senior, number 22, Deshaun Spence. And last out for the Eagles, 6'5", junior forward, number 25, Lane Turner. Crowd filling in here a little bit for the 2:30 matchup. We are right on time for our second matchup.
Wow, right on time in the state tournament? That's a rarity, guys. That's a rarity. I mean, Connor, we've seen it. I mean, one we covered 3 years ago, the game between Parkview and Lake Hamilton, how many overtimes did that go to? 5. I mean, so whenever you get a game on time, you take it when you can get it. But
it's going to be number 0, Anthony Vaughns at 6'3", tipping off against the 6'6" senior, Deshaun Spence. Thankfully, a different officiating crew for this game. I say thankfully, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. The tip controlled by the Blue Devils. Anthony Vaughns got the quick jump. And the Blue Devils will start on offense first. Eagles in their home white, Blue Devils in the away blues.
Good defense by Lawrence, though. Get ready for one of those steals that they're looking to throw real quickly.
Looks like Harrison Lane. The master lock is on Anthony Vaughns. Keller couldn't come up with the rebound. Vaughns gets the ball out for a
shot clock still going. Possession. I don't think they know it. That's good.
On the 3, they're telling them to shoot. They're not going to get a shot off.
Yeah, shot clock violation. Eagles will reset.
Really good defensive set to get it started for the Eagles there. Good job. Despite giving up the second chance, they were able to lock it down, force a shot clock violation to start the game here.
I know we're really far away, but that guy looks like a tiny Undertaker from way up here. Right?
Which one again?
Man. Mark Calloway over there? No, not. I mean, he's not 6'10", but
right.
Anyway, any wrestling fans might contribute. Eagles with their first offensive possession. Spence down low.
Fighting one-on-one with them.
Double team. Somebody's open. He fights through, scores, and gets the foul. Deshaun Spence.
Connor, right when you said being strong going in the post,
Yes.
they cannot guard him in the post right away.
It's going to take 2, and it may take 3, obviously, because he couldn't do it with 2 there.
Right.
We still got Lady Eagles and Nettleton Raiders up on this scoreboard.
Yep.
May want to let him know that, Connor.
He might be working on it as we speak right now.
He's got Blue Devils in the low, Raiders up top. So
He's
and Sam's got to let him know.
Of course Sam's going to let
well,
him
no,
know.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I would appreciate somebody letting me know. It's like when you leave the restroom, you have a wardrobe malfunction.
There
you
we
want
go.
someone to
Yeah,
let you know.
right,
Hey,
right.
hey,
We're all good. 3-0.
heads up. And we've got it changed now. All good. Eagles versus Blue Devils.
I forgot they were the Blue Devils.
Quick
Yep.
foul on,
Who was
I
that on?
believe, Harrison Lane.
Yep.
It is his first.
His first personal foul.
That will send
At the line, shooting 2 shots.
DeCameron Holmes to the free throw line for the Devils. Do I have to say Blue Devils every time, or can I say, I mean, I guess I do, because I came from the Red Devils of Atkins, so it's
Right.
Blue Devils of West Memphis. I mean, Devils, Blue Devils, it's all good. Didn't Jacksonville used to be the Red Devils?
They were the Red Devils, and they changed to the
No, they're
Titans.
the Titans.
Oh,
Red
I
Devils,
didn't know that.
Faux pas, is
Not
that bad?
sure why they changed. Maybe with the whole North Pulaski
Ah,
merger.
I bet it was.
Yep.
Yeah,
Got to have something new.
yeah. And they got some nice new facilities.
I
on
like it.
So,
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. All right, 3-1 lead for the Eagles. A three-point play, earned three-point play by Deshaun Spence to start. Lawrence able to corral and shoot short. Lane Turner with the rebound. 10-ball, corner pocket, bang! First shot for Josh Lawrence is good. A Regal Construction three-point basket.
And we know, again, lately, especially near the end of the season, last year we saw it, and this year, if we need him to, Lawrence can take over a ball game.
He can, and it's good to see a three-pointer go down.
Nice
Oh,
defense
nice
by
block.
Lane Turner. Gets hip check. Spence collects on the move.
Yeah, that's a charge. They
And
were
they're
set
going
up.
to get Spence. He was out of
Ooh,
control.
that would have been another one, too. Boy, he made that.
Offensive foul.
It's good to see the Eagles are shooting better already than they did a year ago. I'm sure Campbell has been harping on them. Mental
Yes,
right,
exercises,
right.
making sure you're in the moment. Don't look past it. Don't get in your head. Just
New arena,
have fun.
new year, new arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
All right.
I want this man off the set after that.
It just-
I
it-
want him gone after
It
that.
just seemed appropriate. Forget about it. All right, here we go.
Still West Memphis ball, almost taken away by Josh Lawrence. They are definitely motivated. Shot no good by
no.
Donnell Johnson.
Kate Keller and looked like it might have been Vaughn's both fighting down low there on that rebound.
Need to watch it.
Lawrence had a step, shoots
Oh.
and scores. Josh Lawrence with his second Regal Construction three-point basket.
Can you say
That's not a bad start.
Can you say the senior is focused?
And the Eagle fans are on their feet. 9-1 start for the Vilonia Eagles 5A state tournament. We'll take a break as well and be right back after this.
Vilonia Realty is family owned and operated in the heart of Vilonia. Johnny and Jackie Falks, Jill Bonema, and Jared Falks, all realtors and Vilonia alumni, serve the Central Arkansas area. Providing personal knowledge and years of experience, they keep your transaction flawless from start to close. Introducing the Eagle Loyalty Program. For every closed transaction through the end of 2024, Vilonia Realty will donate $250 to the school organization of your choice, including sports foundations, Beta, FFA, and more. You support local business, and together we support our schools. It's a slam dunk. Go Eagles!
And we are back. 9-1 lead for the Eagles, coming out a house of fire from Searcy, Arkansas. The one out of the 5A Central taking on the 4 out of the 5A East. Blue Devils are a little discombobulated. The Eagles are motivated today.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what you love to see coming ready to play.
Oh, little.
Yep.
I like the aggressiveness, though.
He got it. He got him.
Yep. No, he got him.
And I mean, again, we talk about it, you can just feel already a different energy in this team compared to
Energy.
last year. We're only 3 minutes in. You could just tell the difference
Blue Devils trying to get something going on offense. The master lock on D'Angelo Craig. Davion Glenn. Back to Craig. Craig drives. Out of control.
Way out of control.
Good defense by Harrison
Nice
Lane.
pass.
Eagles have numbers, and Josh Lawrence with the slam dunk.
Can you say, I mean, the adrenaline is there.
There's juice in the building, they say.
They just crossed the line.
The juice is loose.
Oh, wait, I thought they crossed the line. My fault.
11-1 lead.
Oh,
Blue
man.
Devils without a field goal yet in this contest. Great defense again by Lane Turner.
And they can run in transition again if they want to.
Turner loses the handle.
Yeah. You got away with that.
Wow.
Subbing in for the Blue Devils, Peyton Hampton.
But I love seeing Coach Campbell. He's clapping. He's like, guys, I'm loving this energy to start this ball game.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
He said number 2, Aiden Stallings, but we can all agree that's number 3, right?
Which one? Yeah,
That
yeah,
just
I agree.
checked
That is number 3. I do not see a number 2 on the court.
All right, just making sure. Poked away by the master lock. Lane Turner secures. And a great start. Halfway through the first quarter, 11-1.
I'm loving the defense so far, especially. I know we talk about the three-point shooting. I am loving the aggressiveness defensively by this Eagle team.
Spence.
And that's what it's going to take to stop him down low. That's what it's going to take.
Let's take a look at that replay from earlier. With Josh Lawrence in the steal here. Develops.
His first personal foul.
Yep. Did a great job there.
Well, I got the wrong clip.
If it gets to it,
I got
if it
the
would
wrong
ever get
clip.
to it. But he did a great job with steal and finishing it in transition.
Spence's free throw good.
Yeah, this team just seems focused right now. Don't want to say too much because it
Right.
can change in a heartbeat.
Right.
Foul
Wow.
on Donnell Johnson. And Spence goes 2 for 2 on that free throw trip. 13-1. Eagles jump out to a quick 12-point lead. 3:40 remaining in the first. Blue Devils still without
Nice
a
play,
field
Harrison
goal.
Lane again.
Spence almost loses the handle
wow.
and throws it right to Donnell Johnson.
He had Lane Turner.
Oh!
Josh Lawrence with the block.
Oh, the tempo here is insane.
Turner
Oh!
gets, holy cow.
That was almost bad.
That could have been. I don't think he was trying to hurt it. I think he
No.
was trying to go for the block.
I know just the
But-
way it happened, though, was like,
Woo! Lane Turner went flying and almost
Wow.
got undercut. Dangerous looking, but everybody's fine. Let's all take a deep breath.
the pace of play in that last minute was just back and forth. It was insane.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, we're at 3:19, 13-1. Lane Turner is still healthy and shooting free throws and hits the first of 2. Some subbing in for the Blue Devils. Kane White back in the game. Devils back to, I believe, the starting lineup. Maybe Kalani Allen might be the difference. Turner goes 2 for 2, makes it 15-1.
And, guys, you remember most of this year we felt like at points the Eagles got off to some slow starts in their games, especially on the road at Maumelle and all that. Not a slow start at all for this Eagle team.
Yeah, that was most definitely off a Blue Devil. Rolled right down his body and out of bounds. Eagles had poked away. I am super impressed with Eagles defense today.
Yes. I mean, they are everywhere.
Lots of takeaways. 3 minutes now remaining in the first. Eagles continue with the starters. No, if it's not broke, don't fix it. 10 ball. Nope.
Not there. Good.
Blue Devils have figured out he can shoot the ball. Blue Devils in a 2-3. Spence open at the top, trying to get it out. Gets.
Oh, wow. Jump
What?
ball?
Yep.
He took his wallet first.
Gonna stay here,
Then it was
though.
a jump ball.
Yep.
It is going to stay with the Eagles as Aiden Stallings does check in.
That's where
for
he's.
the Blue Devils.
If I got anything to say, I mean, that's where he's got to feel it and he's got to get rid of it.
Yeah. And I will say he's done such a good job of that overall this season. His
Right.
passing, whenever in those situations, has been tremendously improved. If that goes in.
Spence with the offensive rebound, fresh 35. Lane Turner says, I just don't need all 35 seconds,
Yeah,
and he
just give it to
scores
me.
quickly. 17-1.
Man.
We are nearly 6 minutes into the first, and the Blue Devils still don't have a field goal. A defensive dominant performance here by the Eagles.
Just unreal.
And there is the first shot made. Kalani Allen with a three-pointer from the corner.
I mean, if it's going to take them till 2 minutes to go in the first, finally get their first field goal, I mean, they're going to get one eventually.
So be it.
I guess. I'm disappointed. Spence finds Lawrence. Open momentarily. Splits the defenders. And a beautiful floater by Josh Lawrence. He's got 10 points.
Unreal.
That is tough. And good deflection there, too.
Eagles
Wow.
come up with another steal. Turner loses the handle. Stallings comes out of nowhere.
This is chaos at points, it feels like. And that's
He
what this Eagles
drives.
defense has done.
Spence allows him to get there. Easy shot for Aiden Stallings. Makes it 19-6, and we are at 1 minute remaining here in the first. Blue Devils are playing good defense, just better offense.
That
Lawrence
looked
missed
really
a
good.
shot.
You're going to miss one here or there. Let's just play lockdown defense. You got to get in their face.
We got to stay on our feet there.
Allen draws the foul,
Oh, man.
almost got the good bounce, and he will head to the line for 3 free throws.
Here's the good block from earlier from Josh Lawrence, just rising up.
Yep. Timing that about as good as you can, Connor.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Who was that foul? Was that Spence? His second?
Doesn't look like they gave it to Spence.
Who fouled on the three-point shot? I missed that.
Josh.
It was Josh.
Lawrence.
'cause
Josh. Okay.
Spence went flying by trying
Yeah,
to.
got you.
Looks like we're going to get an early signing here. Ethan Dietz checking into the game. Or we see, well, I guess in a second.
You got 3 shots on this one.
Right. Forget. Very forgetful.
You
of
don't
points,
see a
Connor.
foul on three-pointer very often.
No,
so
you
I
don't.
give you credit there.
I'm confused. I lost track of how many free throws he shot. Feels like he's been at the free throw line for the last 6 minutes. Kalani Allen with a rare 7 free throw opportunity. He's on try number 3. Ethan Dietz checks into the game for the Eagles.
Got to wonder how effective he'll be for this Eagle squad.
Allen hits all 3, had to earn them, makes it a 10-point ball game, 19-9, no, 8.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
But look at the pressure. Looks like they were trying to
Yeah,
quick
there's-
little show of the full court pressure, and they quickly kind of backed off.
They sent everybody, so cleared it out. Good call.
That's one of those, if he's going to fake that pass, look for a back cut too.
Turner shot long, Dietz with the rebound. Kicks it out, fresh, didn't hit anything, so still at 10 on the
Gotta go,
shot clock.
gotta know
Hopefully
it's-
they can see that. Oh,
Nice pass.
Pass, Keller, Spence, fadeaway, no good, poked out by Turner. It'll be devil ball, 9.1 seconds left.
They're actually going to call a foul on Lane Turner for reaching over his back. That's going to be Turner's second.
I don't know that I would have called that. He definitely poked it out, but okay. Because now the Eagles are
5
at
fouls.
bonus, so now they're going to shoot free throws. So, All right, Lane Turner out, Harrison Lane back in. Dietz, you can tell, still trying to take extra special care of that ankle.
Yeah, and that's the reason he hasn't been playing. I mean, ankle
Yeah.
injury, Ethan Dietz, in the what game was that?
It was at BB.
At BB, rolled his ankle, but he's back.
And I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think he finishes the leading scorer that night despite having to leave the game early. So
February 6th, he hit 12 points and was the leading scorer of the night at the end of that game. Kalani Allen goes 1 for 2.
got to go
Eagles
quick.
Have a shot here.
Wow.
Aiden Stallings.
2.6 seconds. Good enough time to get something off.
Hopefully the Eagles can get a decent shot here. 2.6 seconds.
Shoot it.
Shot off.
I think there's kind of a mix-up there, maybe trying to set up the play. But nonetheless, still 10-point lead for the Eagles. Pretty solid start to round one of a state tournament game, if you ask me.
Connor, tell us about those sponsors.
Diamond Eagle sponsors, Centennial Bank. Platinum Eagle sponsors, Countryside Motors, Genwell Financial, HSA Engineering, Lane Family Dentistry, Lawrence Family Hardware, Linda Marie's, St. Cecilia, Eagle Granite and Marble, Sims Electric, Vilonia Family Dental Care, Vilonia Realty, Vilonia Therapy Services, Gold Eagle sponsors, B&B Siding and Windows, Civil Engineering Associates, Daniel Hudgens, J.C. Thornton Company, Flying C Ranch, Simon Roofing and Restoration, Vilonia Family Pharmacy, Z&E Trucking, Silver Eagle sponsors, around the table, Sue Shock Insurance, Infinity Hair Salon, Simple Simon's Pizza, Harp's Hometown Fresh, and Brandon Martinez.
All right, thank you, Connor. And our sponsor of the game, Lawrence Family Hardware. Lawrence Family Hardware is spring ready. Plants, garden seeds, fertilizers, potting tools, bag mulch, gardening tools, lawn tools, fishing tackle, live bait, and so much more. Lawrence Family Hardware, so much more than a hardware store. Support local and go Eagles. Big thank you to Lawrence Family Hardware. Eagles coming in to the second quarter with a 10-point lead. Guys, the Blue Devils didn't have a field goal until like 2 minutes into the game, 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
We were talking about it a second ago. Like, it feels like the defense got a little more laxed there and towards the end of that second quarter, so they were able to score some points.
And we also got to be stronger in transition. Whenever we're looking to run, they are getting ready to poke the ball free, so we got to be tougher handling the basketball as well.
Three-pointer no good by D'Angelo Craig. Rebound by Ethan Dietz. Spence drives, takes the foul, and scores. Deshaun Spence with another three-point opportunity.
That's a grown man's move right there. Grown man move.
Trying to go through. It doesn't matter the defense you try to do there. Good job by Spence finishing through it all.
A great start to the second quarter for the Eagles. 21-9, 7:33, just getting started here in the second. A lot of Vilonia red over there supporting the Eagles. Spence couldn't quite finish out that three-point play. Eagles see if they can get some of that defensive muster back here in the second. Suffocating defense for sure through 6 minutes of that first quarter. And Anthony Vaughn scores. Spence has numbers, shoots the floater.
Oh.
Almost gets his own rebound.
Gotta get ready to run in transition.
Oh, great defense by Cade Keller. Bailed out by that official that looks really familiar. 21-11. And they're going to call it a shooting foul. Wow.
Shooting two, number 1, D'Angelo Craig.
To the line for the Blue Devils, number 1, D'Angelo Craig. Blue Devils have been successful at the free throw line, really clawing their way back into this game from the penalty stripe.
Credit to them, and also, again, we talked about they've had some good steals defensively, kind of stop the Eagles whenever they're getting ready to run in transition, kind of just poking the ball free and able to corral it.
Full court press defense here by the Blue Devils. Softened up there. Spence gets it across the timeline for the Eagles. Resets back out to Keller. Lawrence shoots and scores. He's got 12 points.
Man, Lawrence woke up ready to go today, at least from this gym. I think he's a fan of it, as we're going to have a timeout by West Memphis.
Timeout called. It is a full timeout. We will take a 60-second break as well and come right back after these messages.
Playing a team sport takes hard work, dedication, and mental toughness. When the game clock is ticking down, you need a coach to help you stay focused on what matters and tune out the noise. For years, Vilonia basketball has worked to build a legacy helping students develop skills that will help them through life. Whether on the court or on the road to financial independence, persistence toward your goal is key. I'm Chad Roller with Genwell Financial Advisors. Whether you're just starting out or the final seconds are ticking away toward retirement, we're here to help you. Go Eagles!
HSA Engineering proudly supports the Eagle student athletes. We would like to encourage all students to explore the STEM field, especially engineering, when considering a future career. Science, technology, mathematics, and even robotics are what make up the foundation of engineering, and engineering starts with education.
And we are back here, 5A state tournament, Searcy, Arkansas, Lion Arena. First round matchup between the Eagles and the Blue Devils out of West Memphis, out of the 5A East. It's a 10-point lead for the Eagles, 23-13. 6.5 remaining in the second. Nice
passing.
Pass movement, ball movement there by the Blue Devils. And just like that, it is an 8-point game.
Now we got to see how we handle this pressure here.
Spence has Kane White on him. Bit of a soft full court defense.
So it's kind of one of those like stunt to like show, yeah, we can do this full court defense.
Dietz for three. Lawrence with the rebound and the putback. He's got 14.
How about the guard getting the rebound with the bigs? Unreal.
Unbelievable catch too. One hand falling back, able to get it back real quickly.
Yep.
Lead back to 10. Stolen by Lawrence, and they're going to say travel. Trying to avoid the contact. May have taken a couple steps. Lane Turner checks back in.
He doesn't argue it, so he's all right with it.
Yeah, no, it was.
I mean, a good thought to try and do it maybe, but ref caught it.
Turner checks in for Dietz. Some good minutes there for Ethan Dietz after a 3-week layoff, whatever it is. Words are hard. Stolen almost, and it was stolen by Lawrence. Throws it up for no one, and Turner scores.
Just as planned, you know.
Go ahead and take what you get, and that's what you got. So, no dunk.
Well, we talked about, Chad, no dunks. He said in the second half mainly, but state tournament, I mean, the rule applies.
Let's just, you can dunk it, just make sure you make it.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you're going to attempt it now, let's make sure it happened.
Let's take the highest percentage shot possible. Eagles content to slow things down here, up 12.
Oh, nice pass.
And 10 ball, corner pocket is good. Josh Lawrence with another Regal Construction 3-point basket. 17 points for Josh Lawrence.
Currently outscoring West Memphis all by himself.
Yeah, unreal.
Having himself a heck of a half here on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon.
That is
tough shot by Anthony Bonds. No good.
Let him have that one.
Keller to Turner.
Oh, he wants
big cushion there. Gets shoved and
scores. And they'll count the bucket.
Oh, wow.
Woo, nice play by Lane Turner. Kind of got shoved towards the basket.
I mean, the presence of mind to get a shot up there. I mean, after that kind of contact, I don't know how many people have tried to force up a shot. But credit to Lane Turner. Tough finish right there.
Turner with 8 points quietly has 8 points and a 3-point opportunity. Lane Turner's shot is good. He's got 9. A little bit of foul trouble for Lane Turner early. He's got 2 fouls, all other Eagles with 1 that are in the game currently, that is, which it is back to the starting 5.
Absolutely. It kind of looks like, Sam, at times kind of feels like a matchup zone at points by the Eagles.
It's kind of like
it is a matchup zone.
Thank you, Connor, for the clarification.
Eagles and Blue Devils flying all over the place. Jump ball. Couple words being spoken down in the
Yeah.
a little bit there. It's going to be Blue Devil ball. Nope, it's Eagle ball.
Taking in for the Blue Devils.
And Kilani Allen checks back in for the Blue Devils, who are in a full court press defense. Spence kind of had a step there. Looked like he was taking off.
Yep. And, I mean, look, they're going to, at points there's always like a moment where you feel like you have Spence on the break or he's going to set up. It's going to happen at some point, Sam. It's just
yeah, it is.
It's a matter of when, not if.
Lawrence gets it down to the lane. Turner, lots and lots and lots of contact.
Love it.
Foul called. And it,
Number 0, Anthony Vaughn.
Wow, that is 4 fouls on Anthony Vaughns. I did not even realize that.
wow, that is huge. He is one of their better players. He's got 4 points and
Oh, wait, they took the foul.
Oh, they had it from last game, I believe.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say, I was like, I don't remember him picking up that many fouls. But I guess they're going to say he has 3 if that's up there correct now.
Number 34, Aquarius.
Wow, still nonetheless 3 fouls on him in the first half here.
Turner with 10 points. Although that says 7. That's not enough points. And he's got 11 for the afternoon, 5 of 5 from free throw line. Brody Jansky sighting here in the second, 3:22 left in the half. As he checks in for Harrison Lane, who has been on lockdown defense.
As always, I mean, it's just one of those, you take for granted whenever you have a Harrison. Oh, yeah, he's going to lock him down easily. We don't even got to worry about that at all. It's one of those you almost take it for granted.
Nice pass from Kane White to 34 to Aquarius Ivy. 6'2 junior. Hadn't said his name yet, so 35-17 now. Eagles with an 18-point lead. Poked away by Peyton Hampton. Staying with the Eagles. Really crowded on that sideline. Gets it into Turner. He's got Kane White on him, drives. Nice pass to Lawrence, gets him open. Spence with the rebound, keeps it high, gets in, tough shot. Oh, couldn't quite get
Good
a
effort,
handle.
though, good effort.
Oh, man.
This action is crazy.
It is.
Trying to keep up with it is probably super annoying at home, so I'm going to try and lay out a little bit, I guess, while all that craziness is going on. Jansky up top. Yeah, it's a 2-3. Kane White. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound to the Blue Devils.
And that's weird, just trying to tip it around. Got to get it with 2 hands. Got to be strong, rebound the basketball.
Number 2, Aiden Stallings couldn't get
Settle.
a high percentage shot to fall. Eagles have got to go here, get across the timeline. And Lawrence sets up, 25 on the shot clock. He didn't need any of it.
It's just unreal. His control of his body is amazing.
Lawrence with 19 points here so far in this first half. Good defense by Spence. Great offense. Good shot by Peyton Hampton. That was not easy.
That was not easy at all. That's a tough look right there, and that's going to be some West Memphis because this game feels like at points it feels like Eagles have had full control. That's going to be a foul on Lawrence. I hope he's okay from that fall.
Lawrence comes flying in, out of control a little bit. Gets his second foul. He's okay. Maybe a shot down low.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Let's let Harrison Lane check in for him. Josh Lawrence has done plenty in this. He scored the same amount of points as West Memphis has in the first half alone. So he has done his job for the Eagles.
I like this. You got Lane going out. You got a couple guys that got a couple fouls, so just so they don't get a third one.
And hope we can just contain this lead going into half.
That was a good double team there.
Stolen by the Eagles. Spence checks up. Gets it to Landon Jackson, Cade Keller. 1 minute left in the half. And
Yeah.
Yep.
Turnover by the Eagles, 37-19. 1/10 of a second under a minute left in the half. It's very specific.
Yeah, I was going to say very specific.
Cautiously optimistic.
That's good. That's another really
on
good
the
double
line.
team.
And Aiden Stallings, as Sam nearly pulls the rug out from under me.
He's just moving this chair
Sorry,
all
sorry,
side to
sorry.
side.
Sorry.
He's getting a little antsy.
A little antsy.
But no, the double team the last two possessions with Jansky and Harrison Wayne, they've both been doing a really good job in those double teams.
Keller to Jackson for three. Bang! Landon Jackson off the bench with a Regal
Wow.
Construction three-point basket.
How about that?
And then deflection defensively.
Harrison Lane, the master lock back in there. They forgot to guard those two and still gets disrupted.
Well, what are you going to call? What do we
He
got?
just
Wow, they
Oh,
called
okay.
a foul.
That was a dramatic.
that was very dramatic. He stopped, waved his hands like five. It's like stop it right now over here.
But
It's like a parent to a child.
Stop over here right now.
tough shot by Aiden Stallings. Blue Devils hanging around, down 17.
Be
23
smart here.
seconds. Finds Jansky. Finds no one. And it's going to stay with the Eagles. Eagles have got to settle down.
Yeah. Settle down. Let's get one final good possession here to end the first half. Maybe try to get us up 21, 22 points. I mean, nonetheless, besides at times forcing it a bit, this has been a great first half for the Eagles, 40-21.
Jansky gets hammered on the three-point shot, and he will head to the free throw line.
There you go.
Going to have to earn him.
I think that's his third three-point foul he's drawn from shooting a three this year.
He's had a couple of them, I will say.
People know he's a shooter, Sam.
A shooter.
Shooter.
He's a shooter.
Okay.
19-point lead for the Eagles. Brody Jansky to the line, shooting three. Got knocked down on his three-point try and hits the first. Tough coming on off the bench. Free throws are always a little stressful.
Right.
Brody with ice in his veins.
Oh, Chad. Chad.
Don't censor me. Say what I want. Eagles with 42 points already in the first half. A great performance so far for the Eagles. Do not take the foot off the gas as Jansky goes 3 for 3. Not sure where he learned those free throws from. Not this guy standing next to me.
Hand in the cookie jar, buddy. Hand in the cookie jar.
Eagles trying to get the defense rejected by Spence.
Did he grab that and swat
He
it?
grabbed it and was on the ground, and he didn't move, which was very good. We should have had the ball, right? That's possession belongs to
West Memphis.
Never mind.
We got the last one.
Okay.
That was insane, though. It was like swat it and while having up there grabbing it with his hand.
I'll take that,
That is phenomenal play by Spence.
said Deshaun Spence. Three-pointer up, off the mark. Rebound, Jackson chunks it. That's going to be halftime. 43-21 lead for the Eagles. A phenomenal first half as Sam claps into my ear right next to me. And we'll get into the halftime here. We're going to cut to some commercials and come back and talk second half. Here we are at Lions Arena, Searcy, Arkansas, 5A state tournament. We'll be back after these messages.
A loyal supporter of Vilonia Athletics, Lena Marie's is located directly off Highway 64 West and offers hundreds of superior products under one roof. Your destination shopping spot for seasonal decor, boutique clothing items, and gifts from some of your favorite brands including Hobo, Willow Tree, Tyler Candle Company, and Aromatique. And don't miss our spacious fabric store covering all your quilting needs. Charlie's Corner offers a vast assortment of gear for the men in your life, offering everything from hunting boots to fine fragrances and everything in between. Charlie's Corner has something for everyone, including one of the largest selections of Hey Dudes in the South. Why leave Vilonia when you can find all the brands you love at Linda Marie's and Charlie's Corner? Go Eagles!
Playing a team sport takes hard work, dedication, and mental toughness. When the game clock is ticking down, you need a coach to help you stay focused on what matters and tune out the noise. For years, Vilonia basketball has worked to build a legacy helping students develop skills that will help them through life. Whether on the court or on the road to financial independence, persistence toward your goal is key. I'm Chad Roller with Genwell Financial Advisors. Whether you're just starting out or the final seconds are ticking away toward retirement, we're here to help you. Go Eagles!
HSA Engineering proudly supports the Eagle student athletes. We would like to encourage all students to explore the STEM field, especially engineering, when considering a future career. Science, technology, mathematics, and even robotics are what make up the foundation of engineering, and engineering starts with education.
Thank you for your business.
From the first years to the golden years, Vilonia Therapy Services proudly serves every generation in our community. Our pediatric team combines experience and care to provide exceptional physical, occupational, and speech therapy to this precious generation. The generation of athletes, weekend warriors, and those with aggravating injuries receive quality orthopedic care to get back into life. And to our generation full of wisdom and love, but worn by time, we provide encouragement and knowledge to return function and regain independence. So if you have back or neck pain, vertigo, sprains and strains, need a joint replacement, or have children needing compassionate help, let Vilonia Therapy Services serve you and your family. You don't have to leave town to receive your most beneficial care at your most critical time in life. Go Eagles!
Have you tried a CPAP and couldn't tolerate it? Or were you told that you were not a candidate for a surgically placed device to treat sleep apnea? At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide a simple solution, an oral appliance that you wear while you sleep and can be delivered in as little as 2 visits. Please don't let your sleep apnea go untreated because research says it's worse on your heart than smoking a pack of cigarettes a day and can take up to 12 years off your life. We accept most medical insurance and file the claim for you. Call Lane Family Dentistry to get treated for sleep apnea.
Vilonia Realty is family owned and operated in the heart of Vilonia. Johnny and Jackie Falks, Jill Bonema, and Jared Falks, all realtors and Vilonia alumni, serve the Central Arkansas area. Providing personal knowledge and years of experience, they keep your transaction flawless from start to close. Introducing the Eagle Loyalty Program. For every closed transaction through the end of 2024, Vilonia Realty will donate $250 to the school organization of your choice, including sports foundations, Beta, FFA, and more. You support local business, and together we support our schools. It's a slam dunk. Go Eagles!
Lawrence Family Hardware has been serving the Vilonia community since 2007. Jody Lawrence and family are proud alumni of Vilonia High School and proud supporters of Eagle Vision basketball. Lawrence Family Hardware carries many top brands for a variety of cattle and animal feed, outdoor tools, paint and custom color mixing, all things hunting and fishing, including live bait, and propane for your heating needs, all with unmatched customer service by hardworking local community members. Shop Lawrence Family Hardware, your local hardware store. And go Eagles! And we are back here, halftime. Vilonia Eagles taking on the West Memphis Blue Devils in the first round of the 5A state tournament. It is 43-21. Josh Lawrence with 19 points in that first half. Went off.
I mean, if he doesn't mind keep on shooting like this from Searcy, I mean, I'll take that. We might be here a couple more days with the way it's going right now, Sam, but nonetheless, great offensive performance for the Eagles. Number one, good start, getting out to a 17-1 lead to start the game defensively. Nonetheless, the only thing I will say at times, I feel like we tried to go a little bit too fast offensively at points.
Yeah, I think we tried to get in a rush, trying to get in there and get maybe an alley-oop or a dunk, and we just need to
But besides that, I mean, you're up by 22.
No, we're shooting the ball unreal. Nobody's trying to do – I sensed in that Jacksonville game, you know, Deshaun and Lawrence both just kind of tried to will them to a victory, right? Trying to do a little too much at times. Tonight, that's not an issue.
Yeah, a very organic 43 points, 11 points for Lane Turner, 7 points for Deshaun Spence, 3 points. Brody Jansky got 3 free throws. Landon Jackson hit a 3 in the corner there. But a 43-21, 22-point lead for the Eagles after 2 quarters. They're looking really good today with, the last game kind of giving you a bad taste in your mouth against Jacksonville, who had a great game last night and beat the number 1 team
out of the East.
Out of the East, Nettleton.
I mean, that was one. I mean, we thought that they would be somewhat competitive in that game, but credit to Jacksonville. They came ready to play, especially those final few minutes. Connor, correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't they down 7 in the fourth quarter and came back and won that game last night?
Yes. So Tillman, Bryce Hammond, and Jace Tillman really.
They dominated the fourth quarter.
Yeah, really brought them to victory there. 2 really good performances from them. I believe Hammond had around 19 points, 12 rebounds, and Tillman had around 15.
Yeah.
I mean, just a great showing.
And Tillman really took over in that fourth quarter. If you watched it, he was able to shoot threes, go to the basket. I mean, they didn't have an answer for him.
Yeah. But a big thing for the Eagles coming out, don't take your foot off the gas. As Chad says, it's never enough, and I agree with him. It's never enough, especially state tournament time. Keep it going. Do not give West Memphis any life to get back into this game.
Yeah, don't want to count the chickens before they hatch or roost or whatever the saying is. We know if Vilonia wins this game, they will play the winner of Lake Hamilton and Russellville.
And we feel pretty confident. At least off the top of our heads, we feel like it will be Lake Hamilton.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'd much rather play Russellville.
I will agree.
Than Lake Hamilton.
That's tomorrow, right? Or is that later
Their
today?
game is tomorrow at 5:30. So, again, neither Eagle team will know who they're playing
Think about
in the
that
second
quick
round.
turnaround for them, though, the way that worked out, because they got to play that very next night as well.
24 hours later or 27 hours later.
Meanwhile, for both these teams, we get a day break in between.
And that's, when you're 1 seed, you get that.
Right.
That's one of the advantages of being a 1 seed.
All right, we are ready to get underway here in the second half. Eagles coming in with a 22-point lead and get the ball first here in the second half. Lawrence gets it in to Harrison Lane, to Keller. Content to slow things down. Lane with a nice pass into Deshaun Spence. A great start to the second half.
Beautiful entry pass.
I mean, that was a phenomenal setup right there.
Great pass by Harrison Lane. That's a new little wrinkle. Spence almost got the step there to take it away, but still in the hands of the Blue Devils. 10-ball corner pocket for the Blue Devils is good. And that was Donnell Johnson.
Don't use that for West Memphis.
Last time I did that, they missed it. I tried to give them the old broadcaster hijinks, but it didn't work. Did not work. 45-24. Eagles looking a little flat-footed on offense on this trip. Don't want to get content, right? You don't want to start looking ahead. Dang, Turner.
Going to call travel.
Well, again, you kind of lull them to sleep, and then boom, just like that.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to give, like I said, don't want to give West Memphis any life at all. Don't let them cut this to around the 15-point mark. I mean, they get around there, they start to believe, hey, we can come back into this game.
Yeah.
Keep it around the 20s right now. Do not let them get back in it.
And
Tough shot.
floater by Anthony Vaughns. He still has only 3 fouls, but he got them quick in that first half. Yeah,
that's a good timeout.
It's a 5-2 score so far in the second half. Campbell calls the timeout. We'll take one as well and be right back after this.
Lawrence Family Hardware has been serving the Vilonia community since 2007. Jody Lawrence and family are proud alumni of Vilonia High School and proud supporters of Eagle Vision basketball. Lawrence Family Hardware carries many top brands for a variety of cattle and animal feed, outdoor tools, paint and custom color mixing, all things hunting and fishing, including live bait, and propane for your heating needs, all with unmatched customer service by hardworking local community members. Shop Lawrence Family Hardware, your local hardware store, and go Eagles!
And we are back. Coach Campbell called a timeout, wanted to have a conversation with the Eagles, maybe trying to get that intensity back here in the second half on both ends of the floor. Lawrence with 19 points gets fouled. Tries his hand at a circus shot. It's going to be a non-shooting foul. They're going to say take it in on the baseline. Does the tiny Undertaker. There's Spence. Nice shot fake and scores. Deshaun Spence with 11.
Yep, great shot fake. I mean, knew it exactly. Easy layup for Spence. You got 11 now.
And a nice move as well to Cameron Holmes.
Nice ball fake.
Keller moves it down very quickly. Spence wide open from the elbow. Harrison Lane trying to get that offensive rebound. Goes to the Blue Devils. Under 6 here in the third. 47-28. Lead down to 19. Was 22 at half.
Oh.
Keller just runs right into D'Angelo Craig.
Yeah, he just
kept on going once he ran through.
Didn't anticipate the right
He
area.
didn't chop his feet.
Yeah.
Look, player, chop your feet, put a hand up. He forgot to chop the feet.
Right.
Good analysis there, Connor.
The brakes weren't there, right? He didn't put the brakes on.
No.
Brake check.
Let it go. That's going to be off the Blue Devils to the Eagles. DeCameron Holmes couldn't bring that one down. Unfortunately for Nettleton, they are out on both sides, boys and girls, after the Lady Eagles with a hard-fought victory.
Yeah, and just overall, just an impressive victory again, coming off that. So, credit to Lady Eagles. They're going to get ready for round 2. There's the dunk!
Oh, my goodness gracious. Deshaun Spence with a man's dunk.
Oh, my
with
goodness.
the foul. He's got
is a
13
That's
and
a man.
head to the free throw line.
That's a grown man right there.
And Keller limping around. You hate to see that. Probably reads with the lower back.
Yeah, he got kind of thrown down or fell down.
Yeah.
Not sure. He's awkward. He's hurting.
Yeah, but that dunk by Spence, I mean, we talked about it, Sam. It's not a matter of if he's going to have a dunk. It's a matter of when is that going to happen.
It's just
There's
when.
your moment.
There you go. We've had 2 dunks. Don't forget, Lawrence had the first one.
Lead back to 21. Blue Devils trying to find some offense. Not going to find it against Harrison Lane.
How did they make that go in? Wow.
Did a little slight hesitation there.
Yeah.
Good finish.
Davion Glenn with a nice move. Gets by the master lock and scores. Lane Turner drives, takes the contact, and scores.
Too easy, guy.
I mean, the size is a problem here in the second half.
I mean, also, West Memphis, if they're fouling, they're not even trying to, stop them from shooting it. Like, if you're going to foul them, don't give them a chance for the easy layup. That's exactly what they're letting Lane Turner do there.
That's like a 6'5" guard.
Right.
Taking it to the basket. He has guard skills.
And he connects on the three-point play. He's got 14
Let's take a look at that dunk real quick. You see Spence just rises up over the defenders. Got the and one off of it, too.
It's a one-hand. We haven't seen a lot of one-handed dunks by Spence this year. That was a good finish there.
Lead back up to 22 as it was at the start of the third. Good defense by the Eagles.
Look at the good communication rotating over there between Brody and Spence right there.
Anthony Vaughns with the slam.
That was a little bit of maybe a frustration slam.
What gave that away, Sam?
Very passionate dunk to make it a 20-point lead for the Eagles. Crowd has been quieted. Lawrence with the shot fake, takes the contact and almost gets a circus shot to fall. Josh Lawrence having a crazy day. 19 points and going for 2 more.
Yeah, I legit don't know how that didn't fall, honestly.
It was halfway down and popped right back out. Unfriendly rim. Somebody commented in the first half talking about people looking at Josh Lawrence. You think he's got some eyes on him with the way he's played, especially in this second half of the season, starting from January. He's had a heck of a year.
And just especially going from the way he ended last year, too. Keep in mind, he had that one insane week last year. I think he had a 30-point game in all 3 games that week, which is unbelievable.
21 points.
He's got offers from South Ark Community College, Northwestern State in northern Louisiana. Saw a couple offers there. Trying to think of the other ones real quick. I believe 3 Rivers.
All right.
I think he's good enough to get some bigger offers. I think you'll see him start to come in as, depending on what happens the rest of this postseason. But I just think he can elevate, which is what's so crazy about
him being 5'10".
Yeah. His vertical's just unreal. He can rise. He's quick. He shoots the ball well.
He's billed at 6 foot, Connor.
Sorry.
Unbelievable athleticism, though. It is.
Yeah.
He is a joy to watch. Fun to watch.
Yep. You can't look at 5'10" on a sheet of paper. You got to watch him and play. And when you're in person watching him play, it's just amazing what he can do.
Especially if you're watching him play today. You've seen him throw it down, be aggressive. His great footwork, getting to the rim, knocking down the 3-point shot. He's done it. He's done it all.
Played defense.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got so much heart and passion, and he does not give up. He's a competitor. He wants to win, like you talked about at Jacksonville. Even though it didn't come away with the win, he was trying to will them to victory. They were down 8, then they were down 2, late in the fourth. Back and forth game.
I must remember he had an alley-oop dunk in that game. I think that was the most passion in his response there that I had seen in a long time for that. So, but nonetheless, phenomenal player now. Hopefully see if we can get some more shots to go down here from the free throw line for Spence.
Spence with
I take responsibility for that. That's my bad.
I'm just glad it's somebody besides me for once.
I'll take partial. I told Connor to go to the free throw cam.
How is that?
Dribbling.
I don't know.
It just jinxed him.
How dare you, Sam?
Is everything a jinx now? If I breathe wrong, it's a jinx?
Could be.
Hold up.
Hey, try breathing right, Connor.
You see, you breathe wrong, you missed it, Connor. There you go. That's what happened.
Quick, change your breathing.
Keep breathing, though.
It's not that
Don't
opposite.
stop.
Not that opposite. For those that know that reference.
Nope, nobody knows that reference.
It's SpongeBob when it was opposite day. Patrick said he thought.
How did we get to SpongeBob?
Look, how is the 50-year-old talking to Connor and Austin about SpongeBob?
Yeah.
It feels like that would be in their wheelhouse.
SpongeBob is great.
I was a little sheltered as a child, so I don't know any of the SpongeBob references.
I know him. I just wasn't expecting to get talked about SpongeBob on the broadcast today.
Your parents did you a disservice, Connor. Lane Turner goes all the way to the basket.
Yep.
And really, you look at the score, and you got 21 for Lawrence, you got 13 for Spence, you got 16 for Lane Turner. Really balanced between those 3. Doing a really good job.
Not over yet. Do not take the foot off the gas. Under 2.5 left in the third, 56-32. Eagles are winning this third quarter so far.
Nice rotation defensively.
Little push off there by 14. Harrison Lane, 14 to Cameron Holmes.
It's been that kind of day for West Memphis.
Unfortunately, yeah. There is Brody Jansky from the corner. Just short. Lane Turner cleans up. Nice move by Lane Turner.
That was set up by Lawrence, tipping it over there to him as well.
When it's
Good play by both of them.
When it's your day, guys.
18 points for Lane Turner. This has been a great showing so far for the Eagles.
Great defense.
Holmes just can't buy a bucket down there, unfortunately. He's tough go for the Blue Devils. Turner to Jansky again.
Ooh, that one's off.
He knew it was a charge. He didn't want to give anything away.
I don't want to shoot it. I don't want to waste a good shot. Yeah, I got you.
That is number 3 on Lane Turner after the offensive foul.
You're up 26.
1:27 left in the third. Lawrence still leading all scorers with 21 points. Pretty quiet arena with a 26-point lead. Kane White drives. Taken away by Lawrence.
I mean, this is what you can do. I mean, you can just leave a crowd kind of speechless as Brody Jansky.
Jansky does not like that corner.
Nope, that's not a good corner for him.
Turner's got to be careful. Oh, nice disruption by Turner, knowing he's got 3 fouls.
Oh, watch out.
Harrison Lane will try the corner.
That corner's on our friend right now.
Corner does not like the Eagles today. That was foul on Jansky, I believe. His first. I know we're up 26. That felt really ticky-tack, but all right, we'll take it. 47.8 seconds left in the third. Guys, we have a whole nother quarter to play.
Yeah. You know, I mean, this feels like, it feels like we're in a situation similar to like the girls' conference games all here. We get to this point in the game, it's pretty much in control, but you still got to not let it up because this is state. Again, this is West Memphis. You lose the game, season's over, so West Memphis still going to try to go all out. The Eagles got to not let them get back in this game still. There's still a whole nother quarter to go.
Kane White with a floater off the glass. Dietz into the game for the Eagles. Keller back in. Good to see him okay. That's a reach. 30 seconds left in the third. Lawrence trying to find some offense. Nope.
Thought about it. He did.
Changed his mind. Almost halfway through his shot progression there. Oh. What? He was not set. That's a terrible call. All right, Josh Lawrence picks up his third.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're up, I guess 26 or 20, whatever it is, 24.
Yep.
Still, can't just make up a rule book, I guess. Nice box out there by Lane Turner.
Oh,
wow! Bless. Took his wallet. That's going to be Lane Turner to the free throw line. Look at the arm strength on Anthony Bonds.
Somebody make him go play football.
That was impressive.
Quarterback.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
Hey,
what year is he?
Freshman.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Son, you are playing football next year. You are the starting quarterback for the West Memphis Blue Devils.
I don't know if he's accurate, but that was impressive.
Well, he
kind of
hit the ref right in the hands.
Kind of led him towards the middle, which is what you want to do. You want to lead him down the middle of the field.
All right, now we're calling Eagle Vision football. Okay. Speaking of, Eagles looking for a new head coach on the football side of things. Coach Langerl moving on to Southside B Branch.
A little closer to home for him.
Starting the eight-man program.
Eight-man program, yeah. That'll be exciting. Bringing football to the fine folks of Southside B Branch.
That's a good shot.
That's going to end the third quarter, not the game. 60-34. Connor, tell us about those sponsors.
Diamond Eagle sponsor, Centennial Bank. Platinum Eagle sponsor, Countryside Motors, General Financial, HSA Engineering, Lane Family Dentistry, Lawrence Family Hardware, Lena Marie's, Santa Cecilia, Eagle Granite Marble, Sims Electric, Vilonia Therapy Services, Vilonia Family Dental Care, Vilonia Realty. Gold Eagle sponsors, B&B Siding and Windows, Civil Engineering Associates, Daniel Hudge with J.C. Thornton Company, Flying C Ranch, Simon Roofing and Restoration, Vilonia Family Pharmacy, Z&E Trucking. Silver Eagle sponsors, around the table, Sue Shock Insurance, Infinity Hair Salon, Simple Simon's Pizza, Harp's Hometown Fresh, and Brandon Martinez.
All right, thank you, Connor. And of course, a big thank you to our sponsor of the game, Lawrence Family Hardware. Spring ready is Lawrence Family Hardware. Plants, garden seeds, fertilizers, potting soils, bag mulch, gardening tools, lawn tools, fishing tackle, live bait, and so much more. Lawrence Family Hardware, so much more than a hardware store. Shop local. Go Eagles.
I can't wait because I've got my big,
Why is there a wheel on the screen right now? What is going on?
Oh, they're doing a drawing, yeah.
I've got my big planter ready. So I'll be down there, Jody, to see you. Get some straw, get some good soil, get some plants. Can't wait to start my garden.
Yep, we are happy to have Lawrence Family Hardware as a proud sponsor of Eagle Vision basketball.
Y'all know I bought paint in there, and they can paint match to perfection. It's great.
I didn't know they had live bait until you and I went and did that commercial there.
I bought some paint there the other day.
Lots of great stuff. Yeah. And we are into the final quarter. Eagles up 26. Blue Devils trying to get back into this thing. DeCamberon Holmes.
Basket by number 14, DeCamberon Holmes.
Yeah, the big thing, just don't let them get back into it by making mistakes like that. Well, never mind. They call it travel.
Yeah, it wasn't a foul because Lane just was standing there with his hands straight up. I mean,
but guys, think about it. Along the boys, they still got to hang on for 7:29. We're looking at 2 Friday night games for the Eagles in the second round, back-to-back again with each other. That's a great thing about both being the 1 seeds coming out of the 5A Central. So
7 and 8:30.
Yep. Going to be a little bit later than today, just a little bit. But nonetheless, I mean, I'm expecting – we had a great turnout by Eagle fans today already. I'm expecting even better on Friday night. I'm sure, Connor, you agree with that.
People will be off work. They can rush here to Searcy, and probably not even rush because they'll probably be behind, and get here to cheer on their Eagles.
Anthony Vaughn looks like he just fouled out, actually. It's going to be his 5th foul.
Yeah, he's frustrated. And he'll take a seat. West Memphis proud to be in the 5A state tournament. Missed it last year. Got in 7-7 in conference. Coming in out of the 5A East. Pine Bluff. Nope, that's, yeah, right? No, south.
Nice put back by Spence there.
I thought that hit the 35-second shot clock.
It was close.
If it did, it was out, but okay.
Man.
We'll take it.
Yep, now 13 for Spence, which is why, I mean, it feels like he could have a little bit more, but I mean, that's just with some of his tough and one finishes.
Why show everything today, right?
Right.
When you got the game in hand, don't show it all.
Dietz is moving a lot better than I thought he would be today.
Absolutely, and again, a good thing with having control of this game is, not really having to worry about that as much in this game. If we're coming back for it, getting some limited action here to get a feel for it back and not having to worry about it in a close game situation.
Yes.
And right now, that's maybe what they're trying to do. Trying to let him get a feel for it. Let him, feel it out. Let him, just get to know what's going to happen with that ankle in game time situation.
Guys, I feel like Lawrence has owned this game, but I look up and now Turner has 22 points.
Yep.
Just like that.
He's also got 4 fouls.
Okay.
Not ideal with that, but also, I mean, you look at the score, but you're absolutely right, Sam, with 22. He kind of snuck up on Lawrence. We've been talking a lot about.
Yep.
Snuck up taking the lead in the scoring column.
Hey, what was it that I said on the way here? Lane Turner can take over when he wants to. Somebody's got to tell him.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, no one can stop you.
Yeah.
He's like you said, he's a 6'5" guard.
Yes.
That can get down there and score quickly.
At one point in the game, I believe I saw Dietz talk to Josh, Deshaun, and Lane said, y'all can all take this game over. I mean, I'm just paraphrasing, the whole conversation. You can take this game over whenever you want to.
I thought you were lip reading, Connor. You could tell us exactly what they said there. Would have been amazing you could pull that off. But But no, absolutely. He can take over a game, whether it's going to the rim or knocking it down from three like we did with Sylvan Hills. I lost track of how many threes he hit in that game at Sylvan Hills, including the insane buzzer beater until he didn't get a shot off till .9.
Yeah, that was 6. That was number 6.
Man.
Spence with the spin move.
That is great footwork,
Oh, my
guys.
gosh.
I mean, great footwork.
That is phenomenal footwork.
Spence with 15 points. Those big three.
What was that?
Josh Lawrence, Lane Turner, Deshaun Spence.
I don't know what that was. A ghost foul on.
Those 3 players accounting for 58 of the 64 points.
Wow. I think that was Cade's ghost friend. I don't know.
What?
It wasn't Cade. Cade did not foul him.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
Your hamster has fallen off. It's
Again,
wheel.
man.
I need food. Thank goodness we get pizza and pickles.
I know. I just realized I hadn't eaten lunch. I was like, why am I so
Pizza
hungry?
and pickles. Thank you so much, Vilonia Eagles.
Really glad I went to the hospitality room during the halftime, I will say.
I can't eat and then talk for 3 hours. Eagles firmly in control of this game, 64-37 Dietz for 3, a Regal Construction 3-point basket for Ethan Dietz coming off the bench.
And that's what he can do.
That's what he can do. That's why he's in the game. 67-37, 30-point lead for the Eagles.
And he can block shots and, some other things.
I wouldn't today.
Sportsmanship rule has been enacted.
I'll be honest with you. I knew the matchup was good and in our favor.
Right, but I mean like
I
this.
did not see sportsmanship rule a 30-point lead with 5 left in the game.
This felt like a game I was like, maybe we came around 10 to 15-point win. You thought about it, but they came ready to play from the get-go. And, I mean, we talked about it. This is as determined as they have looked all season.
Yeah.
And, hey, couldn't have picked a better time to look determined than round 1 of the state tournament.
And, and if they see Lake Hamilton, they're going to need to come out and play just like that. As Brody Jansky finally hits from the corner, a Regal Construction 3-point basket. It has not been kind to anyone.
He just needed to feel it out.
Not going to lay an egg today, guys. Not laying an egg today.
70 points now for the Eagles. Looking really good as the #1 team out of the 5A Central. Looking ahead at the other games today, later tonight, you got the East 2 seed, Marion against 5A Central Parkview.
Boys.
On the boys' side. We're in a boys' game here, Connor.
Uh-oh. We're going to have watch out.
Look out. There is.
Oh, he traveled before.
He did travel.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he's going to give him a technical for holding on to the rim.
Come on.
Boy, I mean.
I was hoping Brody would slow it up and give him a great alley-oop because that would have been why not throw it off the backboard like his older brother did back in the day today, Sean? They could have both done the same thing. What are you thinking? Anyway, sorry. We'll have a talk later.
Yeah, we're going to have a talk later.
Sam, me and you will have a talk. No, I'm joking.
He could have reproduced his older brother's play against Sylvan Hills.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Sam, a good idea.
Everyone just nod and smile while Sam works through whatever it is he's talking about.
Well, you got to go watch the game.
Oh, man. A hamster up in the head.
Might have rolled an ankle.
That's the game Vilonia beat Nick Smith and Sylvan Hills and capped it off with a big dunk off the backboard.
Sawyer Valance into the game for the Eagles, as well as Landon Jackson, Ace Sal. We've got Brody Jansky and Ethan Dietz still in the game. Dietz, good defense, gets the rebound. Gets fouled by Peyton Hampton.
No, we're not going to have any free throws. Wow, I cannot believe the sportsmanship rule is in effect.
Yeah. And again, they come out with this kind of determination against Lake Hamilton, and then, if they win that, then future ones, with this kind of level of play, we talk about how far this team has the potential to go in the state tournament. They just need this kind of mindset every single game. That's one of the things Coach Campbell talked about, one-win days. Folks, take it one day at a time and get the win that day, and they have done it to a T so far.
Nice pass from Dietz to Landon Jackson. Taken away by the Blue Devils. 32-point lead, under 3 left now in the game. Eagles have been dominant since the tip-off. Except they didn't get the tip. But outside of the tip-off, they were really dominant. I believe it was
only thing. Guys, just work on that and it will be even better.
Come on. You're 6'6". How do you not get the tip? No, it was a quick jump by Anthony Vaughns.
Yep.
Very athletic Blue Devil team.
And keep in mind, we talked about this is a team last year in West Memphis didn't make it, made this year as a 4 seed. Anthony Vaughn's their best player, a freshman is. Lance can't finish, so they're going to be even better next year, West Memphis is.
Yep, only Irving Clay's 3rd year, so they'll keep progressing, I'm sure. Jackson with the rebound. Let's not lose our focus here. Shot up and good by Peyton Hampton. Lead back to 30. 2 great games.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Once Upon a Time for the girls game, Lawrence Family Hardware for the boys game. Timeout called by Coach Campbell. We're going to pay one more bill and come back after this message.
Have you tried a CPAP and couldn't tolerate it? Or were you told that you were not a candidate for a surgically placed device to treat sleep apnea? At Lane Family Dentistry, we provide a simple solution, an oral appliance that you wear while you sleep and can be delivered in as little as 2 visits. Please don't let your sleep apnea go untreated because research says it's worse on your heart than smoking a pack of cigarettes a day and can take up to 12 years off your life. We accept most medical insurance and file the claim for you. Call Lane Family Dentistry to get treated for sleep apnea.
And we're back here. Eagles up 30 points, 70-40. 128 left in the ball game. Eagles with the ball. Gets it into Brody Jansky. Does Landon Jackson. Sawyer Valance. Just a few possessions left in this game. Sal with the floater, no good. Passes up to Jalen Trotter. He scores. Some little experience minutes here for second squad. Valance for 3 from the corner. Oh, just rims out. Blue Devils on the move.
Cade Watkins in the ball game for the Eagles. These are good minutes for these guys who are going to play a whole lot of minutes next year.
Yeah, Watkins with the steal. Sal for 3. Jansky nearly poked it away. Foul going to be on Landon Jackson. Keep ticking away. Clock.
Ticking. Wow, what a statement game.
Yeah.
70-42.
I mean, look, we expected it 1 versus 4. You expect the win, but I mean, making the statement of absolutely dominating West Memphis from the jump. I mean, 17-1 was the way this game started.
Yeah.
You definitely can make a statement with that. So, regardless who the boys play in round 2, whether it's Lake Hamilton or Russellville, they come ready to play like this. It's going to be a great game Friday night. Looks like that's going to seal the deal on it.
And that will do it. Eagles 70, Blue Devils 43. The Eagles get out of the first round with a W. Both Lady Eagles and Eagles will play Friday night. High score of the game was Lane Turner and Josh Lawrence close behind. Guys, an overall dominant, and we haven't used the word dominant for the Eagles a whole lot, a couple of really good road games, but this one from the get-go was a great game by the Eagles.
Yeah, absolutely. Great defensively, great with everything. And, again, they come out with this kind of mindset Friday night. You're going to be looking at them possibly getting into the semifinals, but they got to come ready with this mindset. Well, again, whether it's Lake Hamilton, whether it's Russellville, they got to come ready with this same mindset from the jump.
When he got the senior Josh Lawrence, he really got us go in there early. Player of the game.
Yeah, 22 points for Lane Turner, 21 points for Josh Lawrence, 15 for Deshaun Spence. A few other Eagles on the board, but 70-43. Great showing by the Eagles. Come back and see us on Friday night, 7 o'clock, Lady Eagles, 8:30. Eagles will play in the second round of the 5A state tournament. For Chad Hearn, Austin Wader, Sam Jansky, Connor Hudgens, and Ben Duff on camera. We'll see you later.